I have to share this. I had to pull over and share this. I have recently started like attempting to date again, and I had this guy and everything was going smooth, and we were asking the beginning questions, and he was just like, why are you single, blah blah blah, how many kids do you have, blah blah blah. And then he proceeded to ask me, well, I see that you have 2 kids. How come you didn't try to make it work with your children's fathers? I said, okay. I was like, how many children do you have? He was like, I have 3. I'm like, how come you didn't try to make it work with your children's mother? Or mothers. I don't know. Is it multiple? He was like, I have 3 baby moms. Okay. And I was like, how come you didn't try to make it work with them? He was just like, what kind of question is that? Sir, it's the same question you just asked me. He was like, no. Yes, it is. It's the same question. You said, how come you didn't try to make it? He was just like, I was like, well, wait. So you can say that you have crazy baby mamas. You can say that they're horrible, that all of this stuff. You can say all of that stuff about the mother of your children.
Guys, this is an instant red flag. This is an instant red flag. Look at how she's talking to the camera. Look at how she's just whipping her head back and forth. Look at how she's asking a question on top of a question. Ma'am, just answer the question. But, oh, well, you know what? Well, why aren't you with your baby mothers? Well, ma'am, you just said it yourself that we are here to get to know each other, to get to learn about each other. If you mean to tell me that you can sit here and have multiple baby fathers or have a baby father, and I can't even ask you why y'all didn't work out, then there would be no reason for me to continue to be with you, because once again, there might be a reason why y'all did not work out, and you might be the issue. You might be the reason why y'all didn't work out. But with sisters who are like this, with a bunch of sisters who are on TikTok who like to talk about story times, they can never take accountability. They hate accountability. And you will see it with this sister here. The sister is very combative and very argumentative and condescending. I mean, she's just a great manipulator. The fact that she's trying to frame it and make it seem as if the man is the issue, as if this whole date, she's coming here, she's an innocent person, and I'm dealing with this guy. He's asking me, how many kids, why I didn't work out with my baby fathers. So I asked him back, well, why didn't you work out with your baby mothers? And now all of a sudden he's a villain. Oh, well, he was over here saying he didn't want to do this. I highly doubt what you are saying is true. I highly doubt what you are saying is true. But that's what women like to do, especially on TikTok. They like to sit here and talk about their experiences because you can't even challenge it. And they just make up experiences as they go so it can pretty much help out with their argument. I doubt it even went down that way. Once again, that man dodged a bullet. He dodged a bullet, and this is why you are a single mother and sitting in a situation where you're having to sit in a car, constantly cry on the phone. But let's continue.
But then if I say, hey, it just didn't work or whatever the case is, like, am I obligated to try to make sure that the family unit stays together? Is that only the woman's option? Because when I asked you the same question, you were clutching pearls. Like, you were appalled. Like, how dare you? The audacity of you to ask me, how come I didn't make it work with the women that I vetted wrong and I raw dogged? And then I asked them to abort it and they didn't. Now I'm mad and I'm bitter about it and I'm on child support. Our kids are grown. We're in our 40s. Okay? If they're not grown, they're almost grown. To ask me why I'm not with someone that I conceived a child with 19 years ago or 13 years ago, sir, I am single now. You are talking to me because I am single. It doesn't matter how I got here. It doesn't matter. I could have been a widow. It could have been a divorce. It could have been so many other things. So I only thought it was fair to ask the same question. Now, if you answer the question, I answer the question. But the fact that Kevin Samuels got these men out here, some of them in the land of audacity, because this man was like, well, what kind of question is that? Sir, the same question you just asked me. And why is that important? For whatever reason, life has me where I'm at right now, just like you. Weren't you on the same dating site that I was on? What is happening? This right here, if he wants to know, this is another reason why I'm single. Because men, not all of them, before y'all get all of my comments, but some of them are just like bashing women off the rip. You should see some of these bios in these dating apps. Like, I ain't gonna be taking you here and this and that, and you better be healed, and you, if you double dipping on your baby daddy, if you like it, you can't have no male friends. Who hurt you? Go sit on somebody's couch, because you're not ready either. I'm looking for my wife. I'm looking for my other half, you're not okay. You have a tainted view on women because of the women that you chose. The women that you chose, or social media, or hearsay, she say, or watching your partners go through their drama, or whatever it is. But you are bringing that and trying to date people fresh, and you don't have a fresh outlook. You're making people earn your trust and have to prove themselves to you. Nobody owe you nothing. They ain't the ones that hurt you. Like, I think I may like being single. I think so.
So 2 things. Your obligation is to keep the family together. That's just a fact, right? And then secondly, your past does matter. Now, number one, the obligation, your obligation to keeping the family intact, that is your obligation, it's your duty, because you got to understand that you are the person who makes a man a baby father. That's just a fact. Let me say that one more time. Being that women control access to sex, not men, you are obligated to pick the right man to lay down with and have a child with and have a family with, and to lead you. Pick the right man to lead you. But once again, leave it up to your modern day women. They want to be equal. They want to say they're just as great as men when it comes down to any and everything, but they don't want equal responsibilities. And that's the issue that we have with women today. And the reason I say your past will always matter is just because it will always matter. I will always give this example. Man, ladies, if your past did not matter, then all of the people who are sitting in jail right now for crimes that they did 10, 20, 30 years ago, once again, then they should be out and they should be having fun with everybody else. They should be out here in the public and in the world with everybody else, because they've already served time, right? Some did 20, some are doing 20 years, right? But I'm pretty sure they reformed themselves in 5 years, 10 years. Why aren't they still getting out? People, your past matters, right? But the funny thing about it is you don't ever hear men saying that. It's only women, because they are ashamed about their body count. They're ashamed about what they've done in the past. But of course, when you have sisters who are like this, who have the mannerisms of a disrespectful, rude, stereotypical sister, of course, this is what you're going to get. She is a condescending sister. Like, just look at what she's doing. Look at how she's talking. And she's a great manipulator. She's definitely trying to make it seem as if the man is the issue. People, let's just look at this video. Now, understand, you're trying to make it seem as if these men are bad. Look at this other video where she describes the man that she tried to deal with again. She tried to do, I don't know if this is the same guy or a whole nother guy. I believe this is a different guy, right? But you sit here and deal with a guy, and somehow, some way, sounds like he's the match made in heaven, right? The guy is on his thing. He's telling you what he wants to do, and then you're saying, well, hey, my overbearing self, I'm gonna jump into it, and I'm gonna tell you this is what we need to do. This is what we need to do. Come on, man. And you mean to tell me that didn't work out either?
I was talking to this man that was interested in me, and he said, no, I want a real woman that will hold me down and challenge me and hold me accountable. I was like, And I thought about what he said, because that's what we do as women. We are a helpmate. That's what we do. We support, we help, we push, we motivate, we try to make you better. Not trying to change you, but it's all about growth and all of that stuff. And that's just how I am as a person, right? And I was dating this guy, and once he realized that I am his biggest cheerleader, once he realized that I was locked in and I didn't want to go anywhere, and that this is what I want. I was very vocal about what I want, what I need. When I was, asking him about different stuff that he said he wanted for his life, his own goals, his own, you know, the things that he has mentioned. Like he mentioned something about losing weight, and he mentioned, you know, something else. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that's something that I'm big on health, so let's do this together. Not you should go do this and no, let's do this together. Health is important to me. You said that, you know, you're trying to work on yours. Well, why don't we do it together? We're dating to see if we can be compatible. So I hear what you're saying, and I don't want to just talk about it. Let's do something about it. I'm that person. It's too much. It's too much, man. Hold on. Oh, it's too much. Like, why is it too much? You asked for someone to be in your life. Did you want somebody to be added to your life and you stay complacent? Do you want to just stay how you are and expect the woman or man to just morph and form to you and your lifestyle and your habits only? You don't think you have to contribute? You don't think you have to meet them halfway? You think you can just do whatever you want to do? He thought that he could just stay complacent. So you want me to not only meet you halfway, but to go all the way.
Man, if you don't sit your goddamn uncle ass, pistol grip, chin down somewhere.
Grip chin ass.
Y'all guys let me know down below, what do y'all guys think? I don't believe it. I don't believe it whatsoever. And then once again, these are the type of sisters that you have in our community. I would say most of your sisters in the sisterhood act just like this. I would say about 90 to 95% of your sisters in this sisterhood act just like this and have this exact same mindset. Don't make any sense. Don't make any sense. When you look at all these women that's on TikTok, a lot of them are bad, and a lot of them have story times, and a lot of them are just getting ran through. A lot of them are getting used, and then they want to jump on TikTok and make it seem as if the man is the issue. And these are the type of women that you're running into, right? And then I bet you if you will tell her about herself, ma'am, you're condescending, you're rude, you're disrespectful, it seems like you are an issue, she would always try to make it seem as if she isn't the issue, right? And you could say someone like this might have narcissistic traits because she's going to keep hopping from dude to dude to dude to dude, and she's going to keep saying that they are the issue. When once again, you could just literally look at these videos and you could say, ma'am, we can easily come up with a conclusion that you are the problem. Do me a huge favor, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. Till the next one.